doctor's office looks like. This is why doctors never invite patients into their office. We got stuff everywhere. Just thought you might want to know. I know I told you that my next video would be on sciatica and a stretch that you could do that if you were faithful would probably prevent you from ever having sciatica again. I will do that. That will be my next video. But there's been something that I've really been working on in my life, and it's something that I just kind of wanted to share with you. If you know me at all, you know you've heard this. 80% of your health is based upon what you shovel in your mouth. Food. Food is fuel. Food is not an emotion. So you are what you eat. We all know this. If you have high cholesterol, you have to be conscious of what you eat. If you're diabetic, you know that if you eat the wrong things, it drives your blood sugar up. But does the same apply to your mind, to your brain, to your way of thinking? Does what you hear, what you put into your brain, does it affect your thinking? Does it affect your life? Does it affect the way your brain operates? I've been listening to a study by a guy by the name of Chip Ingram, and the study is called Good to Great. And part of it was about what you put into your brain. And I wrote this down, so I'm going to have to read a lot of this. But the University of Tennessee did a study. Dr. Jack Hadkins led the study. It was a 12-year study, trying to study what was the effect on your thinking based upon what you put into your brain. So they had a group of people listen to a 5-minute radio broadcast, only 5 minutes. And what they found was fascinating. But what they found was if there were 4 negative things in that 5-minute radio broadcast, this is what they found. The listeners were, number 1, more depressed. Number 2, they believed that the world was a negative place to live. Number 3, they stopped helping each other. And number 4, they began to believe that what they were hearing, the negative things, were going to actually happen to them personally. It's empirical research, and it's based on only 5 minutes a day, 5 minutes of auditory with your ears. And the average household in America is watching TV 6 to 7 hours a day. And that's not only auditory, but it's also visual. Imagine what happens to the average home, the average family, with that 6 to 7 hours of TV. What's it doing to our outlook? What's it doing to our attitudes, to our hope, to our country, to our neighborhood, to our family? So if you are what you eat, and this is true physically, we all know this, but it's also true psychologically. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "Life consists of what a man is thinking about all day." The Bible, Proverbs 23:7 says, "For as a man thinks within himself, so is he." So if you find that you are stinking thinking, I want to challenge you to do something. Let's do something about it. I challenge you to 24 hours. 24 hours of no TV, no Facebook, no talk radio, no reading the newspaper, anything that you put into your mind that is not positive. And I would venture to say that most of TV is not positive. Most of talk radio is not positive. Most of the newspaper, Facebook, none of these things are positive. I think you'll find, as I did, that this stuff is an addiction. I'm not even a big-time Facebook user or TV watcher, but I couldn't believe how hard it was to stop. You can control your thoughts. The question is, do you want to? Will you take control of what you think, of what you believe, of how your brain works? Because you can control this. Just some thoughts for a Monday or whichever day you watch this on. Share this with everyone you know. The world needs more positiveness, more hope, more smiles, more helping each other. I don't know if you've noticed, but the world has become a very negative place. And we can at least change our little corner of the world. I challenge you.